takes to win a Big 12
doubt.
tournament. What's just kind of the mindset going in?
I mean, go compete. First and foremost, you hope the weather holds off and we get to play all of our games. And there's just so much confidence inside that locker room because, last 4 games there, we're 4-0 at the Big 12 tournament. And it's a grind, and it's tournament-style baseball, and it takes a lot to win in tournament-style baseball. But I love the confidence inside the locker room because we've been there. A majority of this team has done it. And once you have a taste for how to do it, that's what it takes first. You got to break the seal, and now that we know we can do it, it almost becomes contagious. And so really excited to get up there again and go somewhere that we're really familiar with and really comfortable with.
Does that kind of refocus the team after maybe a tough weekend that you do have an opportunity to still go defend your Big 12 title this weekend?
Yeah, 100%. It was a disappointing weekend at Oklahoma State, to say the least. Did not perform like we wanted to, and you got to tip their hat. They played great baseball. They hit the ball well, did exactly what they do. But, yeah, we're going somewhere that we feel great about. And as a team, collectively, we played maybe our best baseball we played all year from top to bottom. And now that we're going back there, it just kind of re-energizes the team and gets everyone locked back in to go defend the crown.
Does it feel a little bit different? I mean, a couple years ago, you started fast, finished slow. This year, or last year, finished fast. This year, you kind of played throughout the entire season. Does that help going into postseason? Does it feel a little bit different?
It does. I really like the balanced approach we've had. We've had so many guys get a taste of the lineup this year because of the number of injuries we've had. We've had so many guys have to step in and fill a role, and I love that going into postseason, no matter who we put out there, they've had exposure and they've had big game preparation because they've been in the big game. And so it's really exciting to know that regardless of who's going out there in the moment, they can handle the moment, and the team just feels really balanced and ready to go.
As you're sitting here talking, Ruben stopped and was like making faces at you and stuff. Obviously, you guys are a team that likes each other,
No doubt.
Gets along. How does that benefit you when you start taking the field?
Oh, it's awesome. I mean, if you guys want entertainment, ride on the bus with us to Oklahoma City. It's unlike anything you've ever seen, just the chirping and the trash talking and the games that are played. And the culture is just unbelievable. You want it so bad, not only for yourself, but for the guys around you. You want to win championships, and you want to see guys do so well because you care about them that much. You know how much joy and thrill they'll get out of it too. And so it's a blast, and I love taking the field with them. And as the old man on the team, it's been fun to kind of be their grandpa and enjoy the fun with them.
How important is it for a game like baseball, especially so many games, it's more of a grind? How important is that to have that camaraderie with the teammates?
Oh, beyond important, because baseball is just a game of highs and lows, and it's how good can you stay in the highs and how much can you bounce back in the lows. And when you've got the culture and when you've got guys pulling for each other, it's everything. And I love it, man, because you're playing for the guy next to you, and there isn't selfish ego or own desires in there. No one's got their own hidden agenda, but you're pulling for everybody, and it's a blast.
Starting with you and Nick up at the top, this is like a really good lineup, 1 through 9. How big is that having Shay and Andy right there in the middle that can give you so much?
Oh, it's huge because they can do so many things. If Nick and I are on base, it's almost a given that we're going to score when you got Shay, Andy, and then hopefully Davis in there behind us. And then let's say Nick and I don't have our best at bats, we don't get on. You can create 2-out action just like that with Shay and Andy, and they can lead off an inning too. I mean, they can do so much. They're so versatile, and they're one swing away from putting a run on the board, but they can also get a rally going and put a ball in the gap and get on second. So it's a good lineup, one of the best I've ever been a part of.
Obviously, you've got good production at third since he's gone out, but how much of a lift would Davis being back in the lineup, being back out there at third, help you guys?
It'd be huge. Yeah, I mean, first and foremost, you got to affirm what Cole and Ricky have done. It's been one of the greatest step-in jobs I've seen. It's up there with Kyle Harper filling in for Shea earlier in the year. But Davis he's as good as they get. He's arguably Big 12 Player of the Year if he doesn't miss those 7 Big 12 games. And man, he's so fun to watch. And knowing that he's there in the 3-hole and playing third base is so steady, and he's going to produce no matter what. I've never seen someone in the box with his presence, his mentality, and his ability to do what he does. And to have him back would be just a huge lift for our team. And I know it'd scare the other teams. It'd make them pitch a little more tense.
Going into the postseason, those guys getting that experience they had down the stretch, how comforting is that knowing that if you need them, they've already produced in big spots for you?
Huge. In postseason baseball, you never know who's going to be the pinch hit hero. You never know who's going to have to come in and be a defensive replacement in a long inning game. And when you're in there and you're familiar with the moment and the scene, you got to just know you feel good about it because they've done it, they've seen it before, and that there isn't anything they're shying away from.